Good morning, students. And today we will discuss about the most significant chapter for NEET examination point of view. The name of the chapter is Plant Anatomy. And as we know that for the great contribution of the plant anatomy in the field of the plant anatomy, Anne Grew is known as the father of the plant anatomy. And histology is the branch of science which study about the tissue. A tissue term has been also given by the Anne Grew. As you know that the tissue is a group of cells which have same origin and function. So now let us start and we will discuss further. Tissue we will decide. Tissue has been divided into two types on the basis of their development. One is tissue divided two types, development basis. Number one is meristematic tissue. And number two is permanent tissue. Meristematic tissues are those tissues which their cells have the capability to divide, and they are living cells, and their cells have the capacity to divide. So such as a term meristem term given by Nageli. Their cells have capability to divide. They have living cells. On the other hand, permanent tissues are those tissues whose their cells have not capability to divide. Permanent tissue further divided into three types. Number one, simple tissue. Number two, complex tissue. And number three, special tissue. One by one we will discuss all of them. Number one, simple tissue is a group of same type of cells. Simple tissue is a group of same type of cells. It is a group of same type of cells. Complex tissues, it is a group of different type of cells. And on the other hand, special tissue, it is a group of cells which secrete other substance. There are further two types. Number one, laciciferous tissues. And number two, globular tissue. Simple tissue we will divide further three types. Number one is parenchyma. And number two is collenchyma. and number 3 is sclerenchyma. Parenchyma is made up of the cells which have thin cell wall. It is made up of cells with thin cell wall. And in case of the parenchyma, it is made up of the cells, living cell, which have extra deposition of pactocellulose on their cell wall. On their cell wall. And on the other hand, sclerenchyma, these tissues are made up of dead cells. These tissues are made of dead cells. Thickening of lignin on the cell wall. And further complex tissue has been divided into two types. Number 1 is xylem and number 2 is phloem. So let us discuss xylem and phloem one by one. Xylem. It is a type of tissue which is made up of the 4 types of cells, and we know the primary function of the xylem is to conduct water and minerals in plants, and on the other hand, main function of the phloem is to transfer food from the leaves to the whole parts of the plant. So we will discuss the xylem are made up of 4 types of cells. Number 1, first, tracheids. Number 2, vessels. Number 3, xylem fiber, and number 4, xylem parenchyma. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. And one by one we will discuss all of these. Tracheids. So they are dead tube cells, tube-like cells. And vessels, they found in angiosperms. Sperms and xylem fibers, they are dead cells with lignified cell wall. On the other hand, last one is xylem parenchyma. It is only the living cells of xylem. It is only the living cells of xylem which store food, starch and fats. And further we will discuss about the phloem. As we know that the phloem main function is to transfer food from all parts of the plant from its leaves. So we will discuss phloem. Phloem. Number one, phloem are made up of the 4 types of cells. Made up of 4 types of cells. Number one is sieve tubes. Number two is companion cells. Number three is phloem fiber, and number four is phloem parenchyma. Let us discuss one by one. Sieve tubes is basically found in angiosperms. Found in angiosperm. These cells have porous body, cell wall, which associate with other cells. Which associate with other cells. And in case of companion cells, the main function of the companion cell is to translocate foods. Location of food. They have large amount of cytoplasm with large nucleus. And phloem fiber. Phloem fiber is very significant and it is used for the making of, ropes, bags, phloem fiber, they are sclerenchymatous cell. Cells which are dead with lignified cell wall. And last one is phloem parenchyma. It is living cells of phloem, and its main function is to transfer food and store food in the form of starch. So by this way we will discuss about the xylem and phloem tissues types and special types of tissues and then complex tissues. And we will discuss further about the vascular bundle. You know very well that the vascular bundle is nothing. It is the consist of the xylem, phloem and cambium, where xylem or phloem functions you know very well. I have already discussed. And in case of the cambium is mesenteric tissue, which have the capability, living cells, and have the capability to divide, and it has very significant role for the angiospermic plant and gymnosperm plant for their secondary growth. Secondary growth is nothing all. I know I am going to discuss this in detail. It is the enlargement of the plant body in their girth. Means plant body generally increase in two way, apical and lateral. The lateral growth of plant body requires secondary growth, and in secondary growth cambium has significant role, because in inner side they form the xylem, and in outer side they form the phloem cells, and inner side they form the xylem cells. By this way they enhance the girth or lateral growth of the plant body, especially in the case of the dicot angiosperm plant. So we will discuss one by one types of vascular bundles. So as we know that vascular bundles are basically two types. Vascular bundles are basically three types. Vascular bundles are basically three types. Number one is radial vascular bundle. Number two is concentric vascular bundle, and number three is conjoint vascular bundle. We will discuss all of these three types of the vascular bundle one by one. Let us start about the radial vascular bundle. Radial vascular bundle is basically found in the roots of dicots and monocots. And in case of the radial vascular bundles, the vascular bundles, xylem and phloem, are found on alternate positions of their radius. I will show you by the diagram. This is phloem, this is xylem. For example, for the radial vascular bundle found in roots of dicot and fusiform plant. Clear? So roots of dicots and monocots in angiosperm plants. You can easily say that in this circular diagram, first xylem, then phloem, then xylem, then phloem. So by this way, in each radius, an alternate radius, we can easily say that first xylem, then after that phloem, then xylem, then phloem. The alternate radius xylem and phloem found in dicots and monocots plants in their roots. On the other hand, this concentric type of vascular bundles are two types. Number one is, basically they are two types, and they are, number one is amphivessel. Another name of amphivessel vascular bundle is lactocentric. And second type of concentric vascular bundle is amphicribal. Another name of amphicribal vascular bundle is heterocentric. In case of the amphivessel vascular bundle, amphivessel vascular bundle, xylem surround the phloem. That is xylem and that is phloem. A such type of vascular bundle found in the stems of Yucca and Darsina. Stem of. And in case of the amphicribal vascular bundle, such type of vascular bundle, because in amphivessel vascular bundle you will see that xylem surround the phloem, and on the other hand in amphicribal vascular bundle